So let's talk about stealing in rhetoric. Now, I'm sure you know at least a little bit of what I'm talking about already. You've seen stealing in popular movies and TV shows and time again in some of our favorite stories. A lot of the time it seems like no original ideas at all are coming up. I think there's a reason for that. And also, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. It has everything to do with the basic way we learn to create, which is really by copying other people. So, as long as we're considering our influences today, I'd like you to start thinking about other works of creative genius that you might be able to steal someday. That's our attendance question also. If you could steal anything and get away with it, what would it be? Take a second to answer that, and then we'll move on. Today we're going to read just a couple pages from Austin Kleon's Steal Like an Artist. This was a bestseller a few years ago, all about how creativity is really the product of lots of different people working together, and not just one independent thinker at a time. So we're just going to have a couple questions on that, starting with what you think about the idea of stealing like an artist itself. Where do you draw the line between being inspired by somebody else's work and plagiarism? Second on the list, what do you think of this quote from Kobe Bryant, who once said, "There isn't a move that's a new move"? Can anybody come up with a new idea? I hope we've seen that not just in rhetoric, but in all sorts of fields, from engineering to basketball. A lot of the time it looks like our old ideas are just building off of each other. Finally, I'd like you to look at another quote in this essay of your own choosing. Why do you think so many quotes were put into this? Why do you think Austin Kleon is relying on the voices of so many other people to make his point? The answers to those questions will be due on Monday. Also on Monday, we will start discussing the final portfolio, your last project for this class, where you will be revising some of your old projects based on the notes I've given you, and also writing a final reflection letter. In the meantime, don't forget your presentation video due this upcoming Wednesday. I'm going to make this video exactly 3 minutes long just so you get the idea of how short all of this really needs to be. For now, have a great weekend, and let me know if you have any other questions.